Do you know that I just changed my summer winter 2 weeks ago because I couldn't trust the weather? What about you? When did you change your summer tire? Okay? Maybe you are not going to ask, what did you do with your family last week? Okay, it's very personal.
Exactly, that's what
Yes,
I
but you could, first you need to have a psychology of the customer. How is your customer? But if you want to start sales in the eyes,
yeah, of course, that's what I meant.
Then you need to prove yourself.
Yeah,
I can sell. Just you should say, I can sell, because you're in the eyes. First, you need to make a smile on your customer's face.
Yeah.
It's your art, it's your skill. From Turkey, from Iran, from Iraq, from Germany, from Finland, everywhere. It's your art, your skill. To face, break the ice.
Choose the topic that they interest
It
and
depends
not
on you,
really
yes.
sensitive to them.
Exactly.
So knowing the culture in that sense helps, because
Very
for
important.
me, as I said, like I work, I manage sales in different areas. So I had to work with Asians, with the Middle Eastern
Exactly.
people, with the North Africans, with Europeans, Americans, and it's all different. You don't like
Totally
approach an
agree.
Asian customer the way you approach a European
Exactly,
customer.
exactly.
So
Yes, totally agree. Just my point is here. Please do not start selling when you are in the ice.
yeah, definitely.
Yes,
Yeah.
it depends on you. If you
Yeah.
think that it is a bit maybe tricky, critical, okay, try another one. Just, it's very good to find similarity. If your prospect would like to run, why you are not running? Why you do not have any history, any memory about running? If he or she likes fishing, boating, biking, everything, why you are not going to have similarity? Because you are salesperson. You need to be very flexible, very flexible. That is what at the first of meeting we need. You need to know elevator pitch very good, but never ever do any pitch at the first of your meeting. As I told you, your customer do not care. Who are you? What's your business? What's your experience? What's your history? Not at all. Very short, very short, maybe 30 seconds, just introduce yourself. And also very short about business, very short. Because then we are going to the next stage, which are very important. About 1 month ago, I was with a very good Finnish company, group CEO, because there are 3 or 4 companies, and I was meeting with the group CEO. He is a very serious and also very great gentleman, but at the first of meeting, he said, hey, okay, tell me what do you have for us and how could you help us? What do you think if I start saying how could I help them? For sure, I'm going to lose. I'm going to destroy the deal. Okay, I had to do all of them. I said, okay, thank you very much for your time. May I ask you, may I introduce myself first? Okay, sure, introduce yourself, very briefly. And may I know about you more? Could you please introduce yourself? I would like to know something about you. Okay, my name is X from X company, and since that time I am working here. Okay, thank you very much, and it's interesting to know. May I know exactly what is your main challenge now about this issue? Because I have read your website, I saw something in your social media, and I found this, my homeworks. And I'm curious to know, how do you handle it? I am going to make my customer to speak by the open. Sometimes my customer is going to start and talking about the challenges. Sometimes I need to make them to speak. Okay, it is your skill again, it's your art again. Because if you want to pitch, if you want to present at the first, you are going to destroy your sale. You are going to destroy your deal, 100%, for sure. Okay, when they are speaking, you are going to do active listening. Okay, interesting. Wow. Okay, amazing. Okay, and you are taking some notes. Never interrupt your prospect. Never ever interrupt your prospect at all. Just active listening and active listening. Then at the end, when I said thank you very much for your explanation, I was really amazed by your story, by the challenge that you said, bye. Now, may I ask some questions? Seldom they say, no, you cannot change, you cannot ask, just present. No, I am going to ask good and open questions. The question that my prospect should explain more, not saying yes or no. They are going to explain more. While they are explaining, I am exploring more. Explaining and exploring more. I am getting dive into the challenge more and more and more to know what do I have. You have one product, you have one solution, you have one service, everything that you want to sell it. We are not going to sell, we are going to help. But however, in my brain, I'm going to sell it. Okay? Now I need to tailor it to what they have. Imagine if you are selling transfer motor, very big, or maybe a pen. Are you going to sell same product to everyone? No, for sure you are going to tailor it by asking good and open questions. This is 80% of your meeting time. And ask questions and again listen. Listen and listen and listen. What you need to practice. Listening is something that we need to practice. Then, when I did everything, I'm going to present. Make a presentation. My presentation here is tailored based on the challenge, based on the pain point, based on the need of my customer, and also what they need. At the end of presentation, again, I'm going to ask my customer if they have any question, because maybe there are some points and my customer, for example, has taken a note or something like this and now wants to ask question. Then immediately it is time for call to action. If I say, okay, I presented and I would appreciate if you let me, what do you think in the next session? Or maybe, could you please give me a call when you thought about it and you decide about it, I'm going to destroy again myself. No. After presentation, after answering my potential customers' questions, call to action. What is my action? It is a signing an agreement, it is the time. It's the right time for it. Is it arranging a meeting with the higher decision makers? It has happened several times for me that I'm not the only decision maker. I should talk to the board also. Okay, could you please arrange a meeting with the board? I would really appreciate to attend, to participate in your board meeting and also answer your board members, your board questions. It is the right time. I need to know what is my call to action. I should decide it here at the end. Do I know that because I have done my homework and I know exactly about the meeting? What is call to action? It is signing an agreement, making another meeting, what? I should do it right now, and exactly at the end of that, should I say. One thing about the price. Many of the customers start asking about the price from here. Our budget is limited. How much is your solution? Our budget is very important for us, and also your solution is very important for us. I am negotiating with 3 more companies, and while price is very important for us, could you please mention what is your price? Because I want to compare it. What do? Do you say the price here, 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 here? If you say the price sooner than it's right time or later than it's right time, you are going to lose the deal again. When is the right time for saying price? Price time is when you have presented the values of your solution. Exactly the value of your solution. What are the values? You know the values. And here you are saying exactly the values based on your customer's need and also pain points and challenges. When you say it, when you cleared, when you told everything about the values, and you say, and this is my price. Fun bonus tip. I recommend you not to prepare only one price. The best, of course it depends on the situation, product, and everything. It would be really great if you make 3 packages for your customer. One is the cheaper one is the middle one is the most expensive one. And your recommendation should be the middle one. Okay, this is the strategy. And if you make it 5, you are going to make very difficult for your prospect to decide. If you make it 2, it is not enough. The best is 3, and also your recommendation with the most valuable things that you put on the middle one. It is exactly what you should do it. Then it is call to action. Okay? Any point here? Question? And also sharing your experiences, sharing your ideas.